Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, me so Lisa, and today we're gonna talk about that time I got robbed in Dominican Republic. Yay! Okay. A little background story. Me and three of my friends went to Dominican Republic for a 7-day all-inclusive. We decided to do an all-inclusive because in the past we've done a trip where there was 5 of us and we all wanted to do different things and it was too complicated, so we decided to make it easier. We got bored after the 3rd or 4th day and I thought it was a great idea to go explore and leave the resort to go to this other town called Higuey. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. And also one of my friends, she was talking to one of the servers at the resort and he actually lived in that town, so we're like, yeah, we'll go to your town and you can show us around and we'll hang out because we are bored at this resort. So anyways, the day of, we had to go to the bus terminal. It would have been a 20 minutes taxi ride or 10 minutes, but me and my friends, especially me being cheap, we decided to walk. It was about, and we're sweating like crazy. This was me half of the time, airing up. Oh, I just realized I did not shave my armpits. Me half of the time just airing out my armpits. 45 minutes in, we had to take a break. We went to this gas station that was air conditioning. We went to the bathroom, pretend like we were gonna buy something, but did not end up buying something. We used their Wi-Fi too, which was nice to figure out the rest of the way. And yeah, after that pit stop, we continued to walk and we're kind of walking along the highway now. And we see this guy on the motorcycle. He had a helmet on. All you can see is his eyes. And he's pointing down at the ditch. Oh, he's so nice. He's thinking about us. It's dangerous on the road. He doesn't want to get us to get hit, so he's pointing down at the ditch. The ditch did not look scary. It was pretty grassed and it had greenery space. It was in the daylight. So we're like, so we walk along the ditch, and as we're passing it, we're like, muchas gracias, thank you very much for helping us not get hit by a car. So we're walking down along the ditch and I see him passing us. I think he's like walking on his motorcycle, passing us. And in my head, I'm like, because we were walking along oncoming traffic, so I guess in my head I was like, oh, he's going that way until he hits a red light and he crossed the road, so he's going towards the direction of all of the other cars and the motorcycles. He passes us and then he ends up coming back our way, like towards us, and I'm like, oh, okay, dumb me again. I'm like, oh, he probably went the wrong way, and he's figuring that out. So then yeah. A minute later, I feel a huge tug on my bag. Oh, backstory. I had like a those side shoulder bags with a thin ass strap. But when I have the bag, I always like to hold on to it just to secure it. And yeah, just in case I get robbed, which I did. I feel a huge tug on my bag and it breaks. But luckily I'm still holding on to it, so I still have it on me. And this guy is talented. My friend was, I believe, 5 feet ahead of me and he managed to grab my bag and my friend's bag 2 in 1. Lucky him. But no, my friend, he had my friend's bag for like a second and then I guess it was heavy, it dropped, and then my friend ran and grabbed it. But he managed to grab both of our bags in one shot. My other 2 friends didn't have any bags. Smart of them, they just put everything in their pockets. Yeah, so we're all just staring at each other. We're like, whoa, what the heck just happened? We're like, yeah, we just got robbed. Like, did this just happen? You always hear about this, but it never happens. Like, I traveled a lot. We're almost there. We're 45 minutes in, so we're like, we're not gonna let this ruin our day. We're just gonna continue going, but be more careful and observant. Observant? Is that the word? Observant? Observant. Anyways, we're gonna be more careful. So we end up getting to the bus terminal, we buy our ticket, and then we go to the city, and there we meet up with the guy that my friend met at the resort. And he's showing us around. Mind you, he does not speak much English. They're communicating through Google Translate. Yeah, so we're walking around, we're trying to find like markets. It'd be nice to like go check out some markets and stuff like that. And as we're walking, we're getting a lot of stares, and he ended up Google translating to us like, oh, I think we should stay in one area because, you know, it's not the safest here. And that's coming from him, a local that's been living here. So we're like, okay. So we ended up going to this church. It had a like border gate around it. So it felt like, you know, I guess it felt more safe. And then it had a bunch of palm trees. So we just used that as a photo op opportunity. And we just took photos, we hung out, we talked, and then they ended up doing their own thing. They were just hanging out. We just stayed there for probably like an hour to 2 hours because then we started getting bored again and hungry and we didn't want to pay for food. We wanted to go back to the resort and get food. At the resort, it's certain timing, so we wanted to make it back for lunch. Yeah, because that's being cheap again. So yeah, we ended up taking the bus back to Punta Cana, and this time my friend was nice enough to let us join her taxi ride and go back. So we didn't have to do that hour walk. It was only a 10-minute drive. Yeah, so we ended up having lunch, went to the beach like we do every single day. It was fun. We just play with the sand and the water, even though the water is cold and salty. But yeah, that's the story of when I guess almost got robbed. Sorry if this video was a clickbait, but we would have been robbed. And also never carry your passport on you because that's what my friend did. And if she lost that, that would have sucked. Always leave it in your hotel, Airbnb, hostel. Never take it with you. Also have a photocopy of your passport too. There's your pro tip. All right, until next time. Subscribe and like down below. Leave a comment and I'll read it and get back to you. Oh, make that bell thing that notifies you, I guess. Bye.